Crypto noobs, happy Sunday morning. Ready to have a little bonfire here. Just a tiny one. Oh, there we go. Nothing like a little bonfire on the farm to satisfy that want to have a nice tiny little bonfire. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Solana's approaching 250 right now. I had somebody friend me on Facebook this morning and said, you know, they're a Ripple holder. They're like, hey, are you a Ripple? What's the word? Basically sheep that follow. They want to, they want you to FOMO into their bullshit, and they're trying to explain to me why Ripple is better than Solana. And I'm like, it doesn't matter how much hype there is, how many morons are out there saying, Ripple's the best or Cardano's the best. They can hype it and they can yell all they want. But if you look at the fundamentals, you look at the statistics, you look at, the adoption, how many developers are coming to the blockchain, what the total value locked, what it costs for transactions per second, how fast the transactions happen, tokenizing assets, real world assets, like Solana leads at everything. They just passed Binance this week. I think they're the 6th largest value as far as crypto goes. It's like Bitcoin, some of the stable coins, and then Solana. Solana's going to keep growing. It's sitting around $250. It's going to $1,000 in the next year. And if they end up dominating the world for tokenizing assets, there's no telling what Solana's going to do. It could be 5,000 or 10,000 or more. It could be many multi-trillion-dollar asset down the road because they're doing everything that no one else is doing. And if you want to stay on the Ripple train or stay on the Cardano train or these other ones, these hype tokens, or even Ethereum, which I think is a complete waste of money. There's obviously going to be more than one blockchain in the end when it all settles, right? But even now, Samson Mao, he talks about Ethereum is this, Ethereum is that, and meanwhile he's buying up billions of dollars of Ethereum, driving the price up. But you can buy into it all you want, Ethereum, but it doesn't make it any better, right? Just because a million people are buying it because they FOMO'd into it and they think it's going to do something, that doesn't mean anything about the blockchain. It's still a shit blockchain. When you do transactions on Ethereum, when the blockchain is busy, you pay 30 or 40. I paid up to $200 for transactions on Ethereum back in the old days when I was gambling in some of the up and coming DeFi projects, which were fraud. I probably spent, I don't know, over $100,000 on Ethereum in the first couple of years that Ethereum came out, thinking that I was going to get rich. I was going to buy like the next best, meme coin or DeFi or whatever. Dumb. I literally wasted a Bitcoin in today's value. But I got into Solana at 10, 12, 15, 100, 150, 200. Not 200, that's not true. 160, 170. And I've been talking about Solana for a year, saying, you guys, you need to get in Solana, prepare yourself, because it is taking over the world of blockchain. And even now, people who message me and tell me what an idiot I am, that they're going with Cardano, they're going with Ripple. Go, have all, put all your money in Ripple and Cardano. Do that today. And then 5 years from now, when your money has doubled, all right, and Solana has, 20 or 30x'd, then we'll talk about it. It's so painfully obvious. I'm a math guy. I have a PhD in chemistry. I have multiple degrees, physics, chemistry, and math. Yeah, I'm an overachiever when it comes to science. And I use my science mind to look at all the statistics, right? And I try to take emotion out of the investment part. And if you do that and you use your brain, then you're going to realize that if you're not buying Solana, you need to have a new brain put in. So hopefully AI will provide some type of fix for your brain. But if you're not buying Bitcoin, if you're not buying Solana, you're going to lose out. Tesla, all things AI are going to be gigantic over the next 10 years. If you're young, I'm not young anymore. But if I could tell people to get into the internet stocks of the 1990s, like the next technical revolution, it's going to be AI. So it's time to start searching for the AI stocks that are going to make you money. I'm still an avid proponent of Bitcoin and Solana, but I'm looking at Tesla, I'm looking at OpenAI, I'm looking at, I love Grok, but some of these AIs are absolutely going to be insane. So we might want to start investigating those also. But for today, pray for the world. Pray for Charlie Kirk followers. I know I said it the other day. I was pretty mad. And, buy Solana. Please, I can't give you financial advice, but if I was sitting here with my mom or with my brothers, we'd be talking about Solana, because it's all about the numbers. So have a happy Sunday. My wood, it's kind of waterlogged. I have acres and acres and cords of wood. I'm cutting it all down and burning it. But it's kind of burning. Maybe it'll get burning here in a little while. But I'm going to sit here and enjoy the fire today, and think about how grateful I am that I own Solana. Bye, Solana. Crypto noobs.